I didn't mean to press push to talk at the time. I already knew what I was calling it.
Okay, what is it called?
That's a spoiler.
Then let's check for spoiler.
That would be cheating.
What? The person playing a rogue cheating?
That's what they think of you, but I was going to say Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Alright,
Interesting.
Table?
so where we left off.
Oh, we're doing it here, okay.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, we're doing it here, hopefully. Oh, that was great.
Kima, I believe you just committed a war crime.
No.
Yep, you jaywalked.
And I don't regret it. Next, I'm gonna litter.
We're trying to, like, have someone not commit a war crime.
Yeah, we're trying to. We've stopped.
Yeah,
this guy
you just
from...
stopped this guy from, well, throwing one of you into, well, throwing the corpse into the...
It's not a corpse. I stabilized him.
Yes, you stabilized him. Throwing the
You said...
person into the fountain.
I only got like a 29 on medicine. You said I successfully stabilized him.
Yes. Now that you've successfully stopped this guy from throwing him in there, what would you like to do?
I think we, like... I don't know. I think Kima was talking to him.
But I just, like, we ended after I was asked, like, what the hell are you trying to do? Because we found out, like, he said, oh, I'm throwing him in the healing fountain, and then we found out he was lying about that.
Yeah, we know he's lying to us.
It would have made him all better. He would have been fine.
Ah, yes. The also present healing fountain.
Of course.
Right. Well, this has been an experience. We're gonna go. Gonna take this guy with us, and you have a lovely day.
Are you saying you're going to kidnap him?
No, I'm going to make sure he's not thrown in a fountain by some random guy trying to kill him.
Sounds to me like you're trying to kidnap him.
This is the person that tried to drag his body through the street.
How do we know you don't try? I'm not trying to kidnap him. Huh?
I'll have you know I'm a respectable member of society.
I start laughing. This one was great. I think we're up to 4 now.
Lies.
Yeah.
What makes you think I'm lying?
Because I know what that fountain does.
And
The
what does it
demeanor,
do?
It destroys people and turns them into essence.
What, you said you weren't from this town?
I know about history. I recognize the make. If the fountain is so harmless and helps people, why not take a dip in it yourself?
No, thank you. I don't want to get wet.
Uh,
Well, if you're going to be this way, I guess I shall be off. He turns and begins to walk away.
weird guy.
Yes. Right, well, could you wake him up? And then we can...
I try to wake.
You're a paladin with the ability to heal people.
Ah, yeah, but okay. I use lay on hands for 1 point.
Alright.
You should wake up because I stabilized him, right?
Yes. Sorry, I was just reading over stabilization. You're pretty much the only player who's used it.
Yeah. Just wait till I make the doctor feat.
Going to make a feat that's called a master.
So, he slowly wakes up.
Hi.
He shakes his head in confusion. Where are we?
At the fountain.
What happened?
You got attacked. I prevented you from bleeding out. Some
Wait, what
random...
fountain?
That one. I'm going to it.
Not going near that.
Yes, see, after I stopped you from bleeding out after you got your throat slit, some guy tried to drag you off and throw you in there. We stopped him and woke you up. And now you're here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
Yeah, apparently you were trying to mug someone and then they attacked you and...
What?
Yeah, that's what I saw. The guy was going to kill you. I told him to not, and managed to convince him to not kill you. I then stopped you from bleeding out. Some guy tried to drag you away, and now you're here.
The guy you fought on the street.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Well, probably for the best then, if you don't remember an experience like that.
How can't you remember fighting someone in the street?
There could be shock-induced trauma.
What was the last thing you remember?
Walking through the street.
And then waking up here?
Yes.
Huh. Do you have any enemies?
I mean... no major enemies.
Because it sounds like someone used something to make you rob someone and try to either get you to kill that guy or to that guy get to kill you.
Can I still see the mark of the Thieves Guild on him?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You aware are you a part of any guilds in the city?
The woodworkers.
Hmm, 22.
19.
You think he's telling the truth?
Okay. So why do you have a tattoo of a spider on you?
Spider? Where?
No, not an actual spider.
Wait, where was the spider tattoo again?
Base of their neck, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, somewhere around your neck. Can't
They
really
pull
see
out a
it.
broken pocket mirror. What the... I've been marked.
Marked. What do you mean?
I need to get this damn thing off me. Someone's marked me for death.
Is it a mark of death? Sorry, we're new in this city. We're unfamiliar.
Thieves Guild marks you with this? On your neck? Or on any vital spot? And you're pretty much free to kill. Guards won't do anything about it.
Huh. That explains a lot.
Yeah, explain why no one really stopped someone from slitting your throat in the middle of the street until I saw you and prevented it.
You might end up with one of these too then.
Ah,
Should be
shit.
marked for death.
Always
look
the thieves. Always the thieves guild in my family.
I look at Kima's neck.
Am I marked for death now?
Nope.
Thank God. I don't want another fucking tattoo around my face.
Not yet.
Alright, well then we probably shouldn't hang around then.
Yeah.
So you're just going to abandon me?
I mean, we did just save your life.
Yeah, but like,
Oh.
for how long?
And why are you marked for death?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you can think of something.
Are you in debt of any kind, or...?
No. Up to date on all of my bills? I can't think of any reason why they would want to mark me.
Strange.
That's what I'm thinking.
Honestly, do we really care, Kima?
Please, you've got to help me.
How exactly can we help?
Death?
How exactly can we help you if you're already marked by the Thieves Guild?
You need to get rid of the marking.
Okay. Hold still. Get something
Hold
to bite
on.
you. What?
I want to see something first. I want to use Insightful Arcana on this guy.
Alright. They've got a divination mark on them, and they have necromancy mark on them.
Necromancy. Do I know what what marking does? Because it does identify what it does as well as telling me like what it can do. It's like a mix of identify and detect magic. So it's probably more than a third tier effect, so I probably can't figure out exactly what it does. I'm guessing.
Actually, it is a third tier effect.
Oh, sweet. So what does it do?
It is a curse.
And the specifics of the curse?
Just looking it up.
Oh, good.
When did we use the wish item last?
They have 2 curses on them. The first one is the Curse of Forgetful Rest. That is the spider itself. Whenever the person rests, they forget pretty much everything since the curse was placed upon them. The other one, which is the legs of a spider, is Curse of the Traces. On the ethereal plane, there are invisible spider webs basically threaded around this person, wherever they go, and they last about a day.
And they just keep track of this person with like divination magic, right? Okay. All right. So I look at him. My eyes glow green, and the fucking devil mark around my eye also glows purple. Because if I have this thing now, I guess I'm gonna try and make it cool. All right. So you're currently under the effect of 2 different magical curses, from what I can see, anyway. And one is actively affecting your memory. Seems you can't remember anything from, you said before or like from when the mark was placed?
From when the mark is placed.
So basically from when you've gotten this mark, you can't remember anything past that. Every time you rest, I believe.
That's not fair.
The other one basically means the people that can see into... keep a fix a moment, like, trying to explain a very high concept thing to this random guy. Basically, it lets people see where you are as long as they can find find the mark through some threads that only certain people can see.
That's not fair at all.
No.
What do I do?
Depends on what you've done before.
Can you think of anyone you might have angered or annoyed? Like, have you been in any relationships recently or someone? Like, spiteful ex? I don't know.
No. There's no one. I swear, there's no one. I haven't done anything wrong.
So you're just a random woodworker who with feat skills has put 2 curses on to basically be free to kill.
If I knew why, I'd tell you.
Also, out of character, the wish item should be recharged.
Yeah. Just can't find 3rd level.
Dispel magic wouldn't work on this, would it?
Dispel magic's a contested check. Curses. It could work. It's usually best to use remove curse though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that as a prepared spell, so I just wanted to ask about dispel magic just in case.
Remove curse is also a primal or divine spell.
Oh, right, it is. I forgot I can't do... God, I miss cleric spell list sometimes. Alright, I can only bestow curses. I can't give them take them away from people.
Wizards! Honestly, I'm just for not fucking with this.
But I need your help.
Kiba looks very conflicted.
So you want us to get involved negatively with you?
I will give you each an inspiration if you turn this person down.
Why do you want us to turn this person down?
When this mark is placed on you, is it like there's an active bounty, or is it just okay for people to kill you? Is there a difference between the two? This is very important for you to tell us.
I guess it becomes okay for people to, but that basically is the same thing as there being an active bounty, because if they kill me, they can toss me in that, they gesture to the fountain, and they can collect.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so
That's really good.
it's not like we. Oh, but then that guy that we met, we don't know. Oh shit! So we might have already pissed them off.
To be fair, we might just have pissed off some random dude.
True. Alright, well, if there's no active bounty on you, then it's not really likely that if you got out the city, people would hunt you down or come after us if you
Oh
came
no,
with
people
us.
would.
I really don't think there's gonna.
I have an idea.
All right.
You do?
Don't question me, okay?
Okay.
Attune to this box, and I take out the box where the people were like trapped in.
Alright. They take the box.
And he gets sucked into the box.
They
Yes.
attune to it.
Fuck, I forgot something. Shit. Ah, I'm so stupid.
What?
Should have asked for his name.
Why?
Figure out what's up here.
Well, it takes a while to attune to it, right?
One full round.
Yeah, so you have enough time.
Oh, true. Also, what's your name?
They look at you distracted. Sorry, what?
What's your name?
I just had that. Oh, there it is. I put on my other screen. Ada. So you can call me Adam if you'd like.
What?
Ada.
Ada Adam?
Whichever you want. A lot of people at work call me Adam.
Where do you work?
Woodworkers Guild, though. More specifically, I work under the dwarf Kurdamus. He works on the north side of the city.
Cool. Now continue.
Okay, they go back to focusing. Takes them a couple rounds because they haven't attuned to anything in a long time.
Fuck. So he gets sucked into the box.
Yep.
Technically, I take the box, put it. Wait, we put those things into bags of holding before, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Put it into a bag of holding. Look to Kima. And Quinn most likely, because they are just silently next to us. So! We've got to figure out what's happening here.
I guess so.
How do you want me to throw this box into the fountain?
I'm not gonna. Don't throw the box in the fountain. You're just gonna waste the box.
Alright.
I.
Let's get to the woodworker skills.
All right. I guess we can do a little bit of detective work then.
I just want to figure out what's up with this guy. Putting a bounty on a random person? That's
Yeah,
weird.
just a random woodmaker is a bit weird.
You could also just
Yeah.
keep
I
him
guess
in
if-
your pocket and make this a future you problem.
Why a future me? Like, I technically already made it a future me problem, but...
Honestly, I was thinking, like, out of character, we could just, like, leave this place and release him into the wild.
Also true, but
Yeah, do that.
Like, I don't care about this guy at all. I just more care about the mystery behind him. Like,
Kiba
if
feels bad. Kiba feels bad for the guy, but also really does not want to get involved in the Thieves Guild. But at the same time, he feels
Like,
bad.
do you
also
remember what I
trying to-
told you before the start of the session?
yes,
Yeah.
because of that.
Decide.
Mhm.
Okay, but right now we have just claimed him for ourselves.
Keep him in your pocket.
Mhm.
I now went for it. Like, I at least have to ask for woodworker guild now.
Alright. So you're going
Like-
to go see his boss?
Getting him out of there and throwing him into the fountain now would be a meta decision. And you don't want us to make those, don't you?
Why would you throw him into the fountain?
Oh, basically just leaving him behind.
Well, yeah, that would be a meta decision. But you could just
Yeah.
take him and release him in the wild somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, but we are not in the wild.
Yeah, but like we were gonna find a ship and leave
Okay. Could do
this
that.
place.
You guys tell me what you're going to do.
Well, he's a woodworker. What does ships need?
Oh,
What do ships need? It entirely depends on what you are making it for.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you have a
Oh.
carpenter,
So you're going to go see the carpenter?
I'm fine for either.
decisions. Now let's just go for the ship and get out of here.
Right? Yeah. I mean, well, at least we're still saving this guy because we're still getting him out of this situation. It's just, but so yeah, let's go. Let's go to the ship. We'll go to the docks anyway.
Alright. You arrive at the docks. There appears to be only a single ship bay here.
Oh wow. Not that big of dogs.
I thought
so like
there'd be more ships.
Well, this isn't a coastal place, it's an inland.
yeah.
Oh,
They've got to
true.
go up and down the river to get here.
Like an information place or something?
There's a single elf working a stand.
Hi.
Hi.
We'd like to get to the... Called again? Kima?
It'd be the Goblin Isles.
Yeah.
Alright. How many ships are you planning on hiring? Or would you like to start a new ship?
Start a new ship?
Alright. They go over to a
No,
shelf,
that
grab
was
a purple
that was a
form.
question. That was a question.
Alright. Starting a new ship is when you begin the process of having a ship constructed for a single goal. This ship is usually more modular in design and has amenities based on what you need for the moment. It takes about 1 year to prepare the ship and then to set out. Of course, we can enhance the speed of this depending on your budget.
Yeah, no, we just want to get there fast.
Alright. So a speed ship. Would you like a
Doesn't-
cruise? Would you like the ship to be outfitted with defensive measures?
Is there like an existing one that's going in that direction?
I'll need to check the manifest.
Thanks.
If you could do that first, and then we can talk about speedboats afterwards.
Very well. They go over to what appears to be a black book, and then they start flicking through the pages.
Also, a coastal town near would be fine.
Apologies, you missed the last ship going in that direction by about a month.
The last?
Yes. There are currently no scheduled ships going in that direction. Although if you were to wait between 8 and 12 months, 8 and 14 months, there is a good chance that at least one ship would be going out in that direction. On average, 2 ships go out that way per year.
I think we will be faster on foot. Also, we don't know how big our office is. Huh.
You are aware that you cannot walk on the ocean, correct?
Yeah, but getting close to the getting to the nearest coastal town and checking there.
Very well, I'm just making sure. I deal with creatures of all sorts of different intelligence. That's my job to make sure
Yes.
that you make an informed decision.
That's fair enough.
Who says we can't? Who says that we can't walk on the ocean?
Maybe you can, but it is not a common ability. You could correct me on that fact, but it's best for me to assume that you cannot, in case you were to do so and drown.
Anyway, you were talking about these speedboats.
Cruisers. They tend to be lightweight ships built for speed.
How many people does it take to operate one?
Well, it depends. For the lightest and fastest of them, they need 8 mages. For the largest and fastest, you'd be looking at upwards of 100. Though they only
Just the
require
power.
mages to get up to speed, and then about, I
Hey,
believe, 10
Kima.
mages to sustain it.
Let's just travel by land.
Yeah, it might be quicker, though we probably could sustain the travel with that boat.
Yes, but we can also get one if we are closer and then.
Yeah, we'll just have to hope any coastal towns nearby would be able to get us travel.
Another question. Is there like a place in the city where we can get some maps?
Is in a map of the city?
No, more like map of the surroundings and
I believe maps of the surrounding
Other
area are
cities.
considered classified information, and are restricted to founder-only access.
And other cities?
We have a map of a nearby outpost. That is where the river leads to when you usually take a ship out of here. That is where most large ships are docked.
And do they
That's
follow
where-
the same schedule as the ship travel does here?
The manifest that I organize with you is also the manifest in charge of them. They basically keep their big ships here, they send their little ones in, we organize ship transfers, and then we set out from here to there.
I figured. Thank you for confirming.
Okay. Mhm.
You sound dissatisfied. How urgent is this request?
Fairly urgent.
May I know the nature of this voyage?
Would that change anything?
Not necessarily, but there are funding opportunities for different sponsorships. Depending on the nature of the voyage, I could apply for a voyage sponsorship, and then we could get back to you on the results of that.
I don't think money is our biggest problem.
Very well, then if it's not money, what is it?
Information about the land.
Can you elaborate further?
Before making a decision, I would like to know which direction the Goblin Isles are, if there's any town closer to it, and what transportation possibilities we would have from there.
Let me see. From my understanding, the Goblin Isles are this way, and they point in a direction.
Mhm.
Between here and there is the old ancient site. There is the arcane volcano.
Okay.
No.
There's the arcane myths. And there is about 4 months of forest.
Oh, wow.
Have I heard of any of those things, like the arcane volcano, arcane myths?
You may have heard them
ancient-
vaguely mentioned, but you would have never had them explained to you.
Okay.
But there's no closer coastal town?
There might be, but it would be under the leadership of elves.
Huh. Oh, look at Kima.
I mean, we could give it a try, though. I am half elf, so depending on.
Nah, okay, no, they're racist against those two.
I mean, I might be able to throw some clout.
You
And
think elves are racist against half-elves?
Okay.
I've met elves that are. Based.
I see.
I'm just saying there's a chance. I'm happy. That's why I said I'm happy to try. I'm just saying there is a chance that some are. I've encountered those that are, unfortunately, very purist. I'd
I
say
see.
vocations.
Yeah, getting a boat here is right now our safest bet, but might not be the fastest.
Yes. I've vaguely heard of the stuff about the arcane volcano and the myths and that ancient city. So
Yeah, we can do that on the way back. Hmm. I'm thinking. Aren't there any like ships we could that are already constructed that we could buy?
Yes.
Ooh. How much would one of those be?
It depends on the purpose of your voyage. You're looking to go to the Goblin Isles, which is a several-month-long trip. Accounting for that and the fact that you need to carry a substantial amount of food with you for the voyage. How fast would you like to get there?
Substantially, but
As fast as
highly
reasonably
capable.
possible?
Also depends on how much people we would need to hire to operate something then.
Very well, I shall keep that in mind for evaluating it. My recommendation for a speedy voyage. How many people do you have?
5.
Very well.
Or 2 of those I'm not that good at operating stuff.
My recommendation would be for a huge ship with a crew of 12. Ideally, you'd want a crew of 20. The ship itself will cost you 41,000 gold.
Ooh, of 20.
You'd be paying each person about 6 gold a day. The trip would take about 3 months. So that would be a gold expense of about 9,000 gold. In addition to the 41,000 gold ship, bringing your total expenses to about 50,000.
Yeah, that's doable.
And that's
Keep
not
in
even
mind that you'd
accounting for-
also need to pay for the gold back, which is another 9,000, but that brings it to 59,000.
But that's also not accounting for the amount of time that we'll be doing the quest. We'd still have to pay the crew for that time as well.
Correct, I was not aware that you're performing a quest at this point. How long would the quest take to occur?
That we are unsure of at the moment. Which causes the issue.
I see. In which case, I would recommend setting aside a year worth of currency for that. So, you're currently at 59,000?
Yes.
Then you would want another 45,000 gold set aside. Bringing the total to 104,000 gold.
Is there an Exalian bank in this city?
An Exalia? No.
Oh, could have been.
Apologies, my home before here was in Alexalia. I left because of the horrors
sorry.
that nation has caused to occur.
I'm very sorry you had to experience living there.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant.
Just I have most of my money still in that vault.
I see.
But I couldn't get it out yet.
Yes, and most of my money can't be accessed until next year. So,
Only until next year.
well, when I can get access to my bags of holding again.
Ah. This is burning. How much was it? Is there a public teleportation circle in the city?
Yes, there is.
Is it the one that costs 10,000 gold to use, or is it another one?
It costs 1 gold per mile that you wish to travel.
Ah.
James, what is the distance to the Goblin Isles?
Probably
In
about
miles.
8,000 miles.
So only 8,000 gold to get us teleported there?
It takes you from teleportation circle to teleportation circle.
Okay. Where are the locations that the public teleportation circle is linked to?
At the time of your decision to transit, you inscribe whichever circle you wish to go to, and then the circle will take you there.
Okay, so we have to have
We-
a pre-existing circle.
We do have one circle that is closer between here and there. It should take you to the Elven City.
Ooh. Wait. I would ask Quinn if the nightmares could fly over sea to the Goblin Isles.
I mean, until they get tired, then they will drown.
Okay, so
Yeah, not a good idea.
could have been an option. Magical creatures might not get tired.
What is the Elven City called?
Can you speak Elvish?
Yes.
Good.
He asked for half elf.
I'm checking.
Ah, okay, that was James asking that.
See, this is the elf racism I'm talking about.
It is known as First Home by the Sea.
Have I heard of it before?
Not really. You might have heard of it in a book or two. But it's kind of like York. It's not as good as
Ah.
New York. It's not all that important. You just know that it exists.
That second home by the sea, which is much bigger and much more important.
the home closer by the sea, as it's also known.
New first home by the sea.
Oh, that could be worth a try. See if maybe we can find some vessels there, and if that doesn't work, we can always return here.
Yeah. Though if we are already going to teleport, going back to Annex area would be better first just to get money.
Also, be far more expensive to travel from here to Anexalia.
Oh, it is, but I don't have that much left.
I mean, I've still got about 28,000.
I have about 14. Just in my vault, there are a few million silver.
How much would it cost to teleport to Anexalia?
Anexalia would be about half of what it costs to get here, so about 4,000.
Honestly, that's worth it.
All right, yeah, if you want to do that.
Like, we pay 8,000 to get to Anexalia and back, and get a few 100,000 gold out of it.
All right, we'll do that then. I'd thank the information booth guy, and then we'd go
Alright.
find the teleportation circle.
Yep, you get to the teleportation circle.
Right, where in Anexalia are you wanting to go?
Capital.
Well, you only know of
Just
one
one
place that actually has a teleportation circle, and that's Luminara.
For that, we need time to get somewhere where there's a bank. Does Illuminara have a bank access?
No, but to get access to the bank, it's pretty much, 2 weeks to the capital?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
I mean, I need to go get your money at some point. Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's.
it's like it is just for money, but like we could also try to sell the dagger.
I suppose. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, we'll go to. We'll return to Illuminara then.
Wait,
Alright.
but wait. No. If we want to sell the dagger, we stay in the city.
You want to sell the dagger here?
Yeah. In one of the most capitalist places run by a guy with a lot of gold.
Anexalia is the capitalist place.
Not the city by Remus with slavery.
Correct. Anexalia is more of a capitalist society than this
Yes.
place.
Okay.
Anexalia is literally America.
Okay. But
Mixed with
after
North
knowing
Korea.
about Remus, you can't.
I do
can't
not
fault
blame
the
your
boys doing
logic.
You're just saying it's incorrect.
Okay, then let's go
Honestly,
to the
maybe-
Manara and go to the capital.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm. Part of me wants to hold on to the diamond dagger.
Fair.
Because
Oh.
I don't. Alright, this is just me and Kima as well being paranoid. But I'm convinced there's a reason we have this. I don't want to sell it just in case doing so fucks us over later.
Maybe Tempest just doesn't know how money works.
That too.
Which would be kind of
But, like-
funny.
But like he doesn't do anything without the reason, so I don't want to risk selling it in case we need it later on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
In the end, we like meet him, give him back the ask why we have the dagger. He still have that shit.
He was just going to criticize him for the amount of anxiety Kima had with the fact that he never confirmed where he got the sword piece that he gave Kima from.
Okay, so plan is go to Illuminara, go to Anexalia's capital.
Yeah.
Alright. So you dial into the circle Luminara?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How much gold are you going to put on the ground for it to go there?
We know it costs about 4,000, right?
Yep.
Correct.
4,000.
Well,
You can see the circle
you-
starting to light up, but 4,000 is not enough. You can see the coins starting to evaporate as they're being consumed by the spell, though.
give me a second. I did something stupid. I put in another 1,000.
Alright, another 1,000 gets consumed.
Is there any
Another-
check that I can make to see?
Make me an arcane check.
Of course.
22. This is a 5th level spell, so that is DC 20.
Oh.
This is a spell that you have, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool, DC 20. Otherwise it was DC 25. Alright. The spell appears to have powered up to about 10%.
What?
Yeah, Light, I don't think this is gonna work.
How? Why?
Oh, tax.
Fuck? Is there someone around?
Yep.
I would ask why it, like, you got told that why it costs so much.
It's only 1 gold a mile. There's no text to it.
Eh?
Is Luminar just that far from this place?
Shouldn't be anything more
Okay.
than 4,000 miles.
Why is it not working then?
In fact, you struggle to name a location that is 40,000 miles away.
What does the sky look like?
It's mid-afternoon at the moment. The yellow moon is slightly crescenting in the sky. There's no other moon to be seen.
That's
And we're not on like a different plane or anything.
No. At least not that you can see.
so why is this not working? Anyone around here has any ideas?
Could be something on the other end of the teleportation circle. But it's at least making connection, otherwise it wouldn't be consuming the gold at all.
Yeah. Might just be something with a Luminara.
Why?
I'm not dropping all of our money onto this. I'm sorry.
You've already put 5,000 gold in.
Yes.
Yeah, but if it's
There's a
just
difference between
10%,
5,000 and 40,000.
The guy just looks at you annoyed.
what's
We'll have to recreate the magic circle. He
Sorry,
sighs.
we don't have enough to fulfill the cost.
Then you should not dial a location that you cannot afford.
We could afford it. It's just unfortunately it's for some reason costs 10 times more than what it should, based on how the circle is meant to operate.
Well, policy is for you to be arrested.
For this.
It's at the end of it, it should just be a fine.
how
But-
high is the fine?
Let me see. 12 gold a day. $4,500 gold. As a group, not individually.
Oh. Yeah, we pay the fine.
Alright, so you're gonna let him arrest you?
Wait, they'll just take all of our items and stuff, won't he?
Well, they'll be confiscating your items while they hold you until a judge can give you the fine.
This is just annoying.
I'm honestly tempted to just 5 inspiration on do this. Because we now just spent more than it would take us to get to the Elven City if we pay this fine.
Can we change the location?
Not mid-casting. Otherwise, they'll just do that to discharge it.
ideas?
Isn't it strange that it is over 10 times more expensive?
It is. Can I do some kind of check to think about why that could be?
Well, there's a number of different things that can cause it to be more expensive. It could be on a different plane, but usually the teleportation circles are gold when they allow you to go to different planes. This one's a blue one, which means it's fixed per plane. Unless the one that you're teleporting to is a gold one, in which case it should flash gold before it teleports you. But why would Illuminara's teleportation circle be on a different plane?
Oh, fuck.
Get thrown into.
Because of all the shade stuff, isn't it?
All the shade stuff?
No,
Well,
that
because
was
the-
2 mountains away.
No, but like, isn't there now like a war with the orcs?
That could potentially be it.
Or it might just be an Alice thing, I don't know.
Yeah, so we only
You wanna
have.
You want a 5 inspiration on do it?
Can we, James?
You can, but I would not recommend it.
Why?
Let's go with a fine.
Sure?
No.
It is only 45,000 gold to see where it goes.
Yeah, but we
You know-
don't have that.
That's not necessarily true.
What do you mean? I mean, is Quinn throwing money into this?
Yes,
I have 28,000. Light has 12, so they need to throw in 5. In which case we could, but
they have 16,711 gold. And a ridiculous number of bags of holding.
Why haven't they invested that into their country? Let's
Do you want to know
all
my
about that
bet?
gold.
It's on their character sheet.
Mhm.
Let me check how much they've got in their player channel.
The thing is, wherever this leads, we also need to go back.
Well, don't you
We're
have
gonna
money in a
gloss
vault
over-
on that then?
Yeah, but if it leads
In the
to another
country.
plane,
They have
let's go back.
505 Arcanum.
What?
that is how much?
Oh, let me check.
But better than platinum?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
substantially better than Plat. What if they invest
Arcanum's a
that in
coin
their
with
country?
Alice's face on it. I think that's left over from the 1,000 that Alice gave them at the very start of their character.
Oh. Wait, they had 1,000 arcane.
Arcanum. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go to this to Luminara.
Just checking what an Arcanum's worth.
I think it's like 10,000 gold, isn't it? Because I think me and you talked about how much it was worth at some point.
One Arcanum is worth 10 platinum, so it is worth 100 gold.
Okay, so Kima, how much did you have?
28,000. Well, now 23. Sorry, 24.
So
But
they've
we've already
got
put 4 in.
505. So they've got 50,500 gold once they convert the Arcanum to it, plus 16,000. 67,211 all up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have 14,000 at the moment. I'm willing to throw all of those in. I can get more. Did this already include? Yeah, should be. Only had 4,000 gold before this. Okay, so 14 plus Kima, how much are you willing?
I mean, I want to keep at least some gold for spellcasting, so I've already put. I'll keep myself with 4, so I'll give 24,000 total.
All right.
That's. Oh, I forgot to. No, I can only put in 12. I forgot to minus the 2,000 I already put in. 24 plus. Did you already minus that?
Yeah, I already I minus. Well,
Yeah,
that's
plus
so I'm putting 20,000 more on top of the 4,000 I've already put in. So
okay. Oh, okay. So I can.
so we're
do
at 38,000.
Yeah. 38. We need 50 in total.
38,000.
willing? Yeah, is Quinn willing to put in 12,000?
Yep, they'll put in 12,000.
All right, I guess we're going.
All right. So, as you pour in the last of the gold, the teleportation circle flashes green. And then you vanish.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right,
we
where
get
do
it
we?
now.
Where are we dropping?
You
Fuck up,
appear
baby.
standing on a green teleportation circle. In front of you is this woman, who looks oddly familiar, if not a few years older. She appears to be holding what appears to be an Excalibur, though not one that you recognize, Kima.
What?
The actual. I jump back. And pull out my bow.
Sup, bitches, this is where it's gonna get a bit complicated.
What?
Explain.
Who are you and why do you look like Light?
For all intents and purposes, I am Light. Well, technically, they're
Oh,
me. Well, I'm older, so
How
therefore
so?
I'm the actual Light, and then you're younger.
Bullshit. Time travel's impossible.
Correct.
So how are you here?
Better question. How are you here?
Better question. Who are you?
Light.
All right, say something only Light would know.
You need to get a job, Kima. One that actually earns money. Because 90% of the time I end up paying for you.
That's common knowledge.
But is it common knowledge that this is a trait that our families tend to share?
I'm listening.
That's rare.
No, every time
She gives you a
insult
wink.
me, insult yourself.
I mean, at the very least, you can say it's a good imitation.
So, are we at the school?
No.
Why not?
You're someplace else.
What place?
Kima, you remember the town that you were at once? The one that you failed? The one that you were put in charge of?
What?
You're in the ruins of that town.
Oh, shit. No, wait,
What?
how are we here?
What town?
What's the town called?
I believe it was Pyrex.
Pirate. How are we in Pyrex?
What town?
Don't you remember Pyrex?
Me as a player doesn't remember.
Oh, sorry, is that an in-character question?
Also, but I'm just don't remember right now.
Basically, I was put in charge of a town, but it was rigged against me, so it ended up, like, destroying itself to hunger.
When was that?
I was, like...
Fourth year, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was during the school. Yeah,
Yeah, so I was 16 when that happened.
Okay, and why are we here? Wanted to go to the school.
How is it still here?
Well, this is about 10 years or so from now. Your now, not my now.
That's impossible.
Correct.
I noticed the Excalibur.
She tosses it to you.
I don't catch it because I can't use magic items.
Oh, right! You're still playing by Threon's rules, aren't you?
Okay, but what is going on here? We wanted
Sorry,
to
I
go to the
forgot that you
school.
did that for a while.
What do you mean did it for a while?
She holds her hand out and the Excalibur comes flying back to her.
So, we wanted to go to the school's teleportation circle. Why
Yes.
are we not there?
That teleportation circle hasn't existed for a while. Or a longer while? Less of a long while for you than for me. This is really confusing.
So this is what happens when you teleport.
No, this is Tempress's doing. Or, well, will be his doing? Again, it's complicated.
Okay, that is a good
Alright.
explanation. That's the first good explanation I heard.
So he sent us forward in time.
Not exactly.
He sent your image back in time?
It's a lot more complicated. For all intents and purposes, think of it as you being my time, but it's not actually my time.
Somehow I can talk to my future self.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay. So, why?
Well, this is how we get a piece of the sword. Our glass aisles.
Yes.
That's where you're standing.
So it wasn't for the Hourglass Isle. Where the fuck is that sword piece from?
You don't know? You'll need to ask Kima. I honestly don't know.
He
Where
never
is he?
he never put a fucking note on it.
Where's Kima?
She points to the tower. Right about now, he's trying to figure out how to rewind corpses using advanced chronomancy magic.
Bullshit. I have never and will never use either necromancy or chronomancy.
Why is he doing that?
Well, at the moment he's got access to all the magic he could ever really want. Plus the ability to enhance it beyond, well, what do you call super magic?
Okay, great.
Ultra magic? Mega magic?
Why?
So-
Why is
Epic,
he
so
doing that?
Why? I would never do anything like that.
She stops for a moment. Right, okay. This is before.
Before what?
So this is before you fail 3N's lessons. Or, well, you're from before you fail 3N's lessons. You're also from before Sachi's death.
What?
Archie's death.
And Nathan's soul being destroyed.
What? Wait, it's not destroyed already?
Spoilers? I don't know.
Oh,
You're also
I have to revive.
you're also from before Linnell. No, you're after Linnell. Linnell's turned to the dark side already, hasn't she?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, that was a very long 2 years. Everything's a bit of a blur.
Should we just tell you from what point we are?
Sure. Tell me what's happened so far.
Sure. Shortly after the heist.
Well, I wouldn't say shortly after the heist, but
Okay, what happened before the heist?
The Celestial Realm?
Right,
Going to
we traded
Furian's
Archie.
place?
no, we never traded our.
Well, we traded Quinn for Archie.
Yes.
No. Well,
Yes.
Technically.
no, Quinn traded Quinn for Archie. I said no, and that was stupid, and they both dropped themselves in a bad situation.
Oh my god, you never change.
We are like one or few days after we met Alice again.
Right.
That was after Sachi went off on her own, which was after...
Have you been to Shiro yet?
No.
Cool,
we
you
went
do
to
that after
Shiro
this then.
No, we went to Shiro. We returned. We gave him his share of the
That's Remus.
heist. Oh, right, Remus. Sorry.
Cool, so you don't see Shiro until after this.
I just wanted to go to the bank.
Yeah, you trying to get money always seems to go badly, huh?
It does.
The thing is, I have money. I just want to be able to access it.
If it's worth anything, I can tell you that you can at least access your money in your account. That's some good news. That was bothering
It
me
is.
for ages.
Wait, you couldn't?
No. Well, I
Why?
could. I just always thought that maybe I wouldn't be able to.
Isn't you interfering, like, changing it stuff?
I don't know. It didn't when I did it.
Well, I hope it changes it for us because there's no way in hell I'm gonna become some.
Did you talk to
Crazy
your
ne-
future also to your future self when you were my age?
Yes. Barely
Oh,
remember it,
fucking
but yes. We should really pay
fine.
more attention.
It's a loop.
Yes, you both should.
You know we both won't.
If it's any consolation, Quinn should be here any minute now. Any minute.
All right. Well, hold on a second. How does Sachi die then?
Her sister eats her heart.
What the
How
fuck?
can we prevent that?
Killing her sister.
All right, easy peasy then.
Good. When will that happen?
After Rail loses her wings, but before Archie is set free. Well, not necessarily set free, but we create conditions that allows him to escape.
With help of a Thieves Guild?
Oh right, we did consider that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not exactly. Right before we release Magic, we basically give devils a whole bunch of Archie's blood and Vulpus's blood, and then the devils spark a conflict with the demons in exchange for it. Then we release Magic and everything goes crazy for a little bit. And Archie escapes in that crazy time.
Seems like not the worst plan.
No, it seems like a horrible plan if a war between devils and demons start.
And a war between those and a war between us and the demons.
We figured, hey, let's throw two sides that aren't on the same plane at each other. That ended up being a bit of a mistake.
Okay, so now we don't do that.
Well, it worked though.
I am getting so confused.
Me
Well,
too.
apparently things
Me
wor-
too.
Apparently things working don't really turn out for the best
Sorry, but
necessarily.
When has anything ever turned out for the best for us? I mean, at this point, have you guys even had that whole intervention with me yet?
We've had several interventions for you, but that's beside
I
the point.
look at her.
Oh, you haven't. Oh. Do we even want to get into this right now? I mean, we have time to fill until
No.
Quinn gets here. No?
What's with
Are you sure?
Kima? Why isn't he here?
Well, Kima seems to think that when he becomes powerful enough, and he finishes mastering all the different schools of magic, he'll be able to go and do whatever the fuck he wants. Including
bullshit.
fixing things the way they should be.
Okay, but technically talking to his past self includes this, so shouldn't he be here?
Priorities? They shrug.
Wait, hold on.
Wrong.
If I have really gone down the deep end, we're gonna go kill future me.
We're gonna go kill... He's not evil.
Really?
He's just a bit obsessed.
Yeah. It's like you when you start researching stuff.
Look, if I'm doing necromancy and chronomancy, I've really lost my way. At that point, killing me would be a kindness.
I mean, you weren't exactly
Well, you
happy
just-
about it when you started mastering all the different schools.
You might have just changed your opinion. That happens.
No, there's certain things you shouldn't change your opinion on. Chronomancy is one of them.
Maybe let's first talk about the person who dies.
Right, okay, why does Linnell kill Sachi?
Malconfet basically makes her.
That's always fucking Malconfet. Why didn't we try and get the devils to kill Malconfet then?
You do.
So that just doesn't work.
We don't know if Malconfet's dead or not. We have no way of going to... Well, we could go there to confirm, but if she's not dead, then we're dead.
So we didn't become really stronger.
Oh, you get stronger. Quite a bit stronger, in fact. But, like, there's still a gap between us and Demon Lords at this point in time. That being said, each day we do end up getting a little bit stronger.
We need to get more efficient.
Hey. I saved the world twice.
Wait, twice?
It's a long story.
So
Well,
I
we've
can do
got
it.
time.
So I can do it 3 times.
No, they've got time. She points towards a tower.
Hey,
Kima? Future Kima? The one messing with time? Since you are obviously abstaining.
sorry, Kima was.
I was trying to make a joke.
What's even the point of me mastering magic? I'm just gonna kill myself with temple burn anyway.
Maybe you found a thing around it.
The most you can do is delay temple burn. You still get affected by it. That's the
That's
rules
not
of
what
the
you said.
universe. That's what I'm saying
It-
now. And now B is the correct one.
Yes, now you is more correct and knowledgeable than future you. Can we
Yes.
concentrate on other things when your problems
All
with
right.
temple magic?
There is a pillar
All
of
I'm
white
sure-
light that shoots down from the sky.
Like,
all I'm saying, Light, is future you turns out to be really cool. Future me is like everything I do not want to be. So sorry, I'm not taking this too well.
also, why does future me have an Excalibur? That's weird.
Kima didn't want it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't need it.
You've got a way cooler sword now. It's blue and got magic everywhere.
Yeah. Wait, did we fix magic?
Yes.
Hmm. Did
But I don't
regret-
remember that.
Why?
She shrugs.
Did we regret doing it?
She shrugs. The white
Do we regret
light
doing it?
slowly fades as you hear Back in Black start playing.
Of course.
Yeah, Quinn arrived. Honestly, would surprise me if not.
She looks at you all and she doesn't look like she's aged today. Sup, bitches?
Looking good.
You know, considering the fact that you're playing emo music, I'm really surprised you're wearing less black.
Shh. Quiet, dummy Kima.
See?
I'm the smart one if I've not turned into.
I haven't worn these clothes in like a decade. And they still fit me. Right. If I'm not mistaken, this is before we've had a talk about... And then they give Light a look. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to get into that. They write down something on a piece of paper and hand it to Kima. Don't open that till we
Look at it.
leave.
All right.
Why? I take it away from Kima.
I don't stop you. I don't care.
Light, do you open it up?
These two.
Yes.
There is a picture of Quinn blowing their tongue at you.
I put it into my pocket.
Right. So, if I remember correctly, you guys are about to go up there and yell at Kima, and I don't really remember. Kima. Either way, by the end of it, you guys argue, fight, and then get the sword eventually, and then you leave.
Wait, what? We're getting
What do you mean we get the
sword
sword?
from-
It's complicated.
Wait, hold on
I-
a second. Hold on. I went through all that work. I did all of this just to be fucking handed it by my future self.
He looks at you, and he just... Kima? We're on the Hourglass Isles, right?
Right.
Right. Where is one of the pieces of a sword?
Hourglass Isles.
Okay, so if we take... You're only going to get one of the
Hey.
pieces, Kima.
Hey, you're the one that said the sword, not a piece
Yes,
of
you
the
take
sword.
the... Feels so much less frustrating to be on the receiving end.
Okay, so we get the sword or a piece of a sword or both.
You get the sword, but when you leave here, it becomes a piece of a sword.
Thank you. That explains everything.
All right, there we go. Clarity. Thank you.
I don't remember being this
Okay.
frustrating.
I don't remember us being that on the nose about stuff and not explaining it correctly.
See, this is
What
why
do you
those
mean
things
we're
explain
always this
everything
bad?
I remember
Explain
myself not being that
everything.
bad. I look at myself as a future bad influence.
All right,
She
then,
opens her
Queen
mouth
of
to
the
say something and then closes it.
All right, Queen of the Sky Beam. What is future Queen of the Sky Beam? What is your wisdom?
Well, first of all, it's Your Majesty High King Quinn. King Quinn. King? She gives you he looks you both in the eyes.
You're very
King.
masculine.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah,
I,
I'm
High
going to
King
call you-
Quinn, am
I'm
bestowing
going to
upon you.
call-
Actually, I don't really have much to tell you.
I'm going to still call you Queen.
Right.
I mean, anything
Kima, you need to share that sword more.
What sword?
Do you have any idea how much magic experiments I could do with that sword?
All right.
I think they talk about future you when you have a full sword.
Yeah, but the sword should get destroyed once we've performed the ritual.
Obviously not.
I'm just saying that's how things should work.
Yeah, I can't remember doing that ritual.
Okay. So, we're here to get... Why are you all on the Hourglass Isles in the place that Kima basically destroyed?
Well, technically, this isn't a place that Kima destroyed. This is a simulation of a place that Kima destroyed. Technically,
shit was
we're
rigged
also
against-
simulacrums as well.
Okay.
We're known as chrono simulacrums.
So simulacrum's taken of someone from a certain point of time.
That is the concept behind it, yes.
Ugh, disgusting.
Because this is where the ley line of time, or chronomancy magic, is most potent.
Ah.
That's why Kima's here, trying to do the thing.
So,
But that's also... He's here doing the thing because this is the only place we could be here doing the thing.
and why is he doing the thing?
Because he has to be doing the thing for all of us to be here.
Okay, and why do we need
Or
to,
hear-
you need to be
Or
here?
hear me out, I could just not.
Well, obviously, and then we wouldn't be having this conversation and you wouldn't get a piece of the sword.
I mean, there's other ways I could have done it, but
Kima, it's your simulacrum doing it, it's not you.
That's a strange
Cool,
way to look at.
Cool. I look very angry at Quinn.
He blows you a kiss.
Just okay, it's a simulacrum doing it, not you. Cool.
Bill.
Oh, wait, until you have this conversation. It's going to be way more frustrating. They gesture in the direction of a tower.
So,
Have fun, I'm not going in there.
So we're stuck here until we
so
talk
we
to.
still need to get the thing.
Technically, once you've got the sword in your hand, you can leave whenever you want.
Oh,
Though
I
if
just go
you-
in there and not say anything to him, and then just go.
As long as you take the sword from him. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Let's do that then.
I'm fairly sure if you go that way, you'll run into past versions of us, and over there are alternative versions of us.
Alternative versions. That's funny.
Well, yeah, it's not
Well,
like there's a prime future.
Ah.
We're basically the result if you roll a d6 12 times in a row and get it 6 as a number 6.
Oh, so you're the most positive outcome.
Damn right I am. She gives you another
I
He gives you another wink.
I refuse to believe that.
So the most positive outcome is Sachi dying?
Sachi dying?
I look at Light, like the future one.
Two.
But Light looks at Quinn. You're not my Light. You're not my Quinn.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, so everything you're telling us is only possibility, not set in stone.
All right, Quinn.
Great.
What happened? Wait, Quinn. What happened in your timeline then?
Wait a second. Meta. There's a whole fucking island filled with with different time simulacrums of our group. That's the worst place to be at.
Or the best?
Well, I could tell you, but I'm not sure if that'd make it more or less likely for it to occur. I need to think on that.
All right. Well, we can wait here till you think on it.
I agree. They sit down and start thinking.
I sit down
Okay.
too.
I look at myself both at the same time. This can take a week.
How much time
Right.
will pass in the outside planes during all this?
Everything that occurs on the Hourglass Island should happen instantaneously.
Oh, so wait. So
Why
yeah, we
did it
can't just
cost
wait.
us so much to get here?
This is a secondary plane of sorts.
As long as I can get my money.
Oh, right. From here you try to go... Yeah. I'm not going to tell you that. I don't want to get stabbed.
What do you mean you don't want to get stabbed?
Spoilers.
This entire thing
Light
is a
looks at them
spoiler.
and says, hey, that's what I said.
Okay, but I want to know.
Listen, you can't come from the future and then just give vague details. You need to be specific.
But where is the dramaticness in that?
I don't care about dramatics.
Of course you don't.
Dima, it's not about you.
Let us have our moment.
His eyes and he sits down, crossing his arms. Sorry, crossing his singular arm.
You have two arms.
No, I don't.
You have one hand.
Okay, yeah, so I cross my arms.
Right. So, in my version of events, Kima sacrifices himself with the sword and brings back magic, right?
Okay.
And that's the best outcome?
No, I'm the best outcome, me. Kima offing himself because of, well, Deus syndrome? They roll their eyes. That's got nothing to do with me. Sorry, Kima, I've had a decade to work through these feelings.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Honestly, better. I was pretty annoyed by this at first, but now having like multiple different timeline options interacting with us is pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That makes it way more bearable.
So what happened after magic returned?
Well, I became king, not queen king.
Became queen.
Don't even start.
Was that a phase?
Sachi. So while we were off restoring magic, right?
It's your
Sachi
name and
claimed.
king.
Sachi claimed king.
Ah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Light looks at Quinn. So you don't get with me in your version.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh yeah, who's with who in whose version?
Quinn says, well, I'm with Sachi. Kima's with his father.
What?
Dead,
You're
Kima.
dead.
You're dead.
That was a joke. You know, these things that people laugh over.
Yeah, well, I don't really. Alright,
Light says,
never mind. Sorry.
I'm with Quinn, and Kima's with his sword,
And Sachi is dead.
and Sachi is dead.
Okay.
They look
Now,
at Quinn.
Kima and the
Now, the
powers,
fact that
probably
that they have to die for you to choose me, by the way, that is mildly infuriating. Not sure how I feel about that. Maybe past me should stab you.
I give Future Light a pat on the shoulder.
Guess it kind of sucks for you, Kima. None of us choose you.
Yeah,
I look at future me.
fucking
If you
figures.
If you think you have a consolation prize, just leave.
Yeah, I think I might actually.
I mean, are you happy in your relationship?
I'm queen of an entire nation. I get to walk into shops and just take what I want.
Yeah, don't leave.
I mean, the main thing in a relationship is that you should be happy with your partner. As long as you have that, then
Kima,
enjoy it.
she places her hand around you. There are way more important things in life than being happy in a relationship. Like
Oh no, there are.
money and not getting stabbed.
I know. I'm just saying that.
They then
like,
give
in
Light a
rela-
wink.
in
Ah,
a
I see the
relationship,
Volpes
that's what
influence.
matters.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Listen, I don't care what you'll do with your life. I'm going to do what I want. And I'm not giving myself therapy. That has never worked out.
Try Alyssa, or her student, mine. They're apparently pretty good. Alyssa is a little...
The
they
last
don't
time
like
I needed
Volpes.
The last time I needed therapy from Alyssa, she punched me a lot.
I thought that was because you wanted to spar, not because you wanted therapy.
You were just all teleported away, and I got basically nearly killed by my friend's sister. Yes,
Yeah, that happens,
sparring
doesn't
was
it?
the thing I asked for.
That's not even the first or last time that happens to us. Light looks at you.
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. I feel like Linnell is going to be a problem until eventually
Wait,
it
does
goes
Kima
one of two
also have
ways.
siblings who are going to stab me?
Well,
I mean, unless you give Archie a reason to, I suppose.
technically yes,
having-
but it's more on an accident.
Ah, interesting. Can I
I
stab him
don't
back?
think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have any other siblings. So
You do eventually get cursed on your hand, but Archie chops that off and then restores it. It's no big deal.
Wait, the other hand?
Actually, yeah.
Ah, really handy.
Yeah.
So, what else? What else? Honestly, because things go either way, it's really not. Like, it's just funny to ask how things turn out in different versions.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
not like
so
you're really
who-
paying all that much attention anyway. This is just enjoyable.
Nah. Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
hold
it
on,
is.
I mean, I'm writing everything down, but who?
Okay,
So
what is the
who-
worst version you encountered?
Oh, that would be... That would be... They point over at a cave.
who's in the cave?
Yeah. We could tell you, but that would be way less dramatic.
Ooh, can we go look?
Sure.
All right, before we go over to the cave, important question. So, light, light from the future.
Oh, great,
You-
my
Yes.
boys.
You're from the quote unquote best timeline, correct? Or like the,
Of course.
supposedly, right? So how do we fix? Does any of us sacrifice ourselves for magic there? Like, how does it work there?
We sacrifice
just all
Volpes.
All right, that's acceptable.
Of course, that's the best timeline for James. Okay, we keep that in mind. Wait, wasn't Volpes dead?
No, we know Volpes is alive.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what we knew. So... Okay, finding Volpes, sacrificing them. Yeah. But also therapy for Quinn?
Not exactly. Quinn kind of wants us to find a different way to do things, but... we need powerful magic.
Have you encountered the what's it called? Purple flame?
The what?
Obsidian
that's-
flame.
Obsidian flame, thanks.
Ah, yeah. We experienced that.
Do you remember what idea we came up with there?
Yeah, but we didn't end up testing that one.
Okay. Then maybe we will.
Do we ever meet Frazia and Orn again?
Yes.
Was it a pleasant meeting?
Orn repairs the sword.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Oh,
River of
yeah,
Unmaking. You spend so long trying to figure that out. So long.
Oh
Okay, but
god,
just tell us.
how long does it take? No, don't tell me.
Why?
Well, actually, Light stands up. I'm the one who figured it out. See,
Ah!
Kimu was always trying to figure out how to get it from through the water. What I did is I dug under it, Kima cast Gust of Wind to blow upwards, and then we let the dagger drop. Well, piece of the sword drop. We grabbed the piece of the sword and we ran.
Wait, what?
Wow, that's just,
I
that's pretty good actually.
Meta, I didn't understand what they were doing.
That's okay. I can take credit for this plan now. It's all good.
What did they do?
All right. So basically, it's a river, right? So you can dig underneath the river,
Okay.
which will cause the water to flow out of it. But using gust of air, you put pressure on the water, keeping it in place. But the dagger would have enough weight that it would still. Oh, sorry, the piece of the sword would still kind of fall through before it finished flooding outwards.
Ah. I can do that without touching the water?
When you're fast enough.
Ah, so there are multiple versions where I didn't do it. Got it.
I would assume so. I
I'm
had
not
not
sure.
spoken to many.
I mean, I assume we can figure out another way. but that's
Honestly,
good to
I'm
know
really
that
hoping that
this
you guys are the prime ones because there's none of us that are quite as young as you guys.
Wait, that's a
Huh.
Prime universe?
Well, what I refer to as the prime ones are his youngest ones. That's at least what Kima said. They're the ones that are actually experiencing this, whereas the rest of us are simulations.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Makes sense. He would call it that.
Yeah, where the fuck is that guy?
They point in the tower.
All right, but hear me out. There's still that cave.
No, I mean, the time guy.
Temperance.
Yes.
They shrug. Well, I noticed that he apparently made this place. At least that's what Kima said.
Well, he is the one responsible for influencing time,
Okay.
so it makes sense.
Where was the piece from that we got out of his box?
Goblin Isles.
What?
You're kidding me.
I'm good. Kiba looks furious.
What? Has anyone ever asked him why he didn't leave a note?
I've never spoken to him again.
Yeah, has anyone ever asked him about this?
No idea.
We to ask Kima that.
Or we could not.
We need the sword from him.
Yeah, but we don't have to talk to him.
He can be silent.
I don't want to kill him.
Okay, but don't.
I think you've got some problems.
We all
You're-
have problems, Light.
You think?
Kima,
I've realized this, like, when I became 15.
Kima,
Yes.
we care about you and we don't want you to die.
Kiba looks genuinely touched by that.
Wait, was that Light or Quinn?
Light.
Oh. Thank you.
I look at her. I look at Kiba.
Honest.
Then get closer to him and give him a hug.
Honestly, I don't really know how to take positive reinforcement.
Yeah, I might have to say that more often. Just these are all just possible futures, as is the view in the tower. So
Technically, nothing you see here actually matters.
yeah, the only thing that matters is that.
But it does matter in
like,
here. They tap on their chest.
You can get a few information.
That's very wise of you.
Thank you. I remember hearing it when I was little. And they gesture at their high heels. Their high heels are about a quarter-inch higher than yours, Light.
I'll look at them. 3 out of 10.
You sassy bitch.
So this is all just weird shit and stuff, but nothing we talk about here has more value than you yourself thinking in your head about it. And honestly, haven't you ever thought about doing this whole necromancy, chronomancy stuff?
No.
Just thought about it. What would happen if you do? Like not
Well,
not go not
death
going
for
through with it.
chronomancy.
No, what you would become if you do it. Just a what if scenario.
I mean, I'd become a version of me I wouldn't want to be, I'll be honest.
Yeah. And that guy in that tower, it's just those thoughts manifested. You thought about it, and those thoughts made that one. Not you, it's just you thinking about something.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's the best chance you have with talking to those thoughts and maybe even going against it. So not maybe going against it. But first the cave. They start walking out. Or towards the cave.
Alright, let's look at what's in the cave.
Alright.
I look if they follow us.
They don't. They wave.
I wave.
You arrive at the cave, and there's a faint purple light from in there.
I slowly. Wait, Kima, do you have the light cantrip?
No, I don't.
Oh, wait, we have dark vision.
Yeah, we do.
I slowly make my way into the cave.
Quinn doesn't have dark vision, so they're gonna wait outside.
See, taking them out of the equation again.
They made it a me problem.
Okay, so what do we see inside the cave?
Alright, as you venture further and further down into the cave, it starts to get cold. Do you continue down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kima, you're completely unfazed by the cold.
No, Kima!
the
Don't.
cold. The colds
No!
never bothered me anyway.
There we go further.
Light, can you make me a constitution saving throw?
No, do you want my
Oh,
jacket, by the way?
No, it's okay.
Take the jacket. I hand you the jacket.
24.
That's a success.
Yeah.
There you go.
She pardons and takes the jacket.
As you make it down to the bottom, you see this individual. They're just sitting in the corner of the cave.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that Vector Sachi?
Hey, I was hoping you wouldn't come down here.
Hello?
Hey,
Archie?
You look good.
we both know that's a lie.
Huh.
I tried to bring yous back.
What happened?
You went off to restore magic and never came back. You succeeded, though. Magic was restored.
Never came back?
None of you.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sachi.
I tried. I tried for so long.
You know,
But when
Where he
magic
died
came
from?
back, no, I was never able to find out. All I know is that you got to the realm, and whatever happened there, you just didn't return. After you guys restored magic, Archie was destroyed. My mother didn't need to be kept in the arena, so they destroyed Rail.
if you don't want to talk, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't owe us any kind of explanation.
It's not like it really changes anything. I mean, I'm not even real.
Changes how you feel.
And that
Yeah,
matters.
but how I feel only matters for as long as you're here. Once you leave, I cease to be.
I point to my heart. It matters in here.
I nod at that.
She gives you a faint smile. It is nice to see you both again.
Good seeing you too.
Uh,
I'm sorry I wasn't good enough.
Don't say that. We cared about you because, and still care about you because you're you. It wasn't about any of us being good enough or bring value or anything. We care about you because you're you.
if it's about being good at things, do you think we would keep going around?
Hmm. Still, I should have been there with you. Maybe if I was, you would have made it back.
Or you would have died too? Who knows?
You can't allow yourself to be held down by hypotheticals.
If we learned one thing here, then it's that.
Please. She grips her staff tightly. Please don't restore magic. I can't lose you all. You're all I ever had left. My mother, she died after I finished high school. My father, he died killing your dad. After. Sorry, he left after killing your dad.
I never got that double kill, huh? That was out of character.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, these simulations are only from your present moment onwards.
Mm-hmm.
Rael and Archie. They're not my family like you guys are. I can live without them. I can't live without you guys.
I
I need you to know that.
you won't have to. We'll make things right.
They take a deep breath. And then they breathe out. You know, I never thought undead could breathe.
Well, nothing is impossible.
She
And we'll
smiles.
prove that by all of us making it out of this alive.
Who would have thought the cure to being undead was the power of friendship?
Just don't die.
We won't.
Same to you.
I think it's a bit late for that now.
Don't totally die.
Is Gwyn with you?
They couldn't see well, so they waited.
I'm glad. I don't think I could handle seeing them.
Do you want to see them?
I can't.
Can't.
They shake their head. You don't understand the lines that I've crossed. The things that I've done.
Wow. You know what? I've heard someone say the same once. Because they thought of the things they'd done, they could never turn back or look someone in the face again. We all, even you, agreed that they were wrong. Maybe you are wrong right now too.
She smiles softly. They take a staggered breath.
Quinn loves you. If they can help you, they would do anything to do it.
After everything we've been through together, don't believe that we or think lesser of you.
She smiles softly.
I approach this version of Sachi.
As you get closer, you can feel the life in the air just dimming.
I kind of power through it,
Alright.
and I give them a hug. I'm gonna try and pull a Nathan.
They give you a hug back.
Nah, you would need to go unconscious on.
Yeah, no. In my defense, the stab and hug maneuver has literally worked every time he did it, so. But yeah, I hug Sachi and I pull away after a bit.
All right. You see that she vanishes.
Oh shit. Archie? Hello?
Sachi, are you there?
It was
I've been
as
trying
if
to
they
use my voice,
teleported.
but my throats just keep on killing me. I then look to Light. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine that'd be easy.
Just... We
Not just with the thing with Sachi here, but with everything lately.
same to you.
It's really spiraled into one big mess, hasn't it?
Let's just move forward.
Yeah,
I think to stay in this cave.
let's get out of here and let me go yell at myself.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
So we leave the cave and we go towards the mage tower.
See what new things I can learn about you today.
As you enter the tower, you see what appears to be complex magical circles, well, spheres of spells. There's thousands of them spiraling around each other. This one is focusing entirely on evocation. As you walk in more, there's one entirely focused around divination. So on and so forth until you get to the necromancy one, which is the last one. Then, as you make your
Owls of that.
as you make your way into the center room, did I not export that one? Give me a second, I just need to export them.
Oh, good.
I should also export current Kima to show you what the marking looks like.
Oh no. I like how future Light is just like light but cooler, and then this guy is gonna be so different.
There are multiple future versions. I just happen to get a cool one.
Oh yeah, like this future version of you is pretty cool.
It's basically
Just for the record,
me,
I
but
changed up their
smaller.
appearances by a decent amount.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying that they look the same. I mean, like personality wise. I also do think the appearance changes you did were quite good for Light as well, and for Quinn. And obviously,
Also, did you ask which is my current design because of that?
No.
Ah, okay.
Well, I was asking
I-
because I had worked off one already.
Yeah, but that wasn't the current one.
So that is current Kima.
Oh, I hate the devil mark.
Oh, he got a robot hand.
Well, yeah, I do, but also I don't have that right now because it's a magic item. So
I know, but
yeah, I have a robot hand.
yeah, current Kima. Sorry.
So anyway, I could change the appearance of the eye mark.
I have some runes burnt into my face, and you are complaining about an eye mark.
No, that's me, like wanting it to look aesthetically cool, not Kima. Kima
Oh.
don't care.
Kima don't care.
This is what you see when you walk in.
Ooh. Oh, the sword is awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, he has a spider.
You can see him weaving chronomancy spells as his hand distorts slightly. There's like threads of. There's hairs on the sword blade that are just magic, that is just leaking out.
That sword is awesome. I need to get that. I need to borrow it.
You will get that. You probably won't live long enough to see it, he says as he continues casting spells.
Me?
Yes,
hell
lie to
happened?
you.
What the hell
Why?
happened to us?
We lived.
Bullshit.
Just tell us what happened in your timeline.
That's it. We lived. They didn't.
How?
So I became everything that I swore I would never be.
You found a way to change reality. With enough magic and enough spell components, you found a way to change things and make it right.
No more
You-
druids.
I refuse to believe that. Necromancy. We swore we would never do that.
Look
so-
light in the eyes right now and tell them that you would not do everything in your power to bring them back.
I.
That's what I thought.
So you just decided to play God?
He stops weaving spells for a moment and looks at you. I figured someone should do it, right?
So, how did we die?
The price to be paid to restore magic.
You stayed behind?
Someone had to cast a spell.
What about Quinn and Sachi?
Gone.
What happened to them?
They were testing a theory with light.
What? Which theory?
that if multiple people spread out the pain among them, that they wouldn't all be destroyed. He goes back to weaving spells. It didn't work.
Why did you stay behind and not go with them?
Someone needed to cast a spell to restore magic. We had come so far. We couldn't. We needed to succeed.
So, to restore magic, one of our bots has to die?
You would have noticed by now that Kima has not looked at you, Light.
Not possible for all of us to survive?
I think future you disproves that.
Future me?
Not all of us need to no one needs to. We don't need to sacrifice one of each other. We just
I always
need to find
sacrifice
some.
Volpes.
Well, yeah, but there is Volpes.
Around the room, you'd start to notice that there's actually veins all along the walls. As your eyes glance up and around the room, you see Archie strung up to the roof, his veins and blood vessels coating the room.
Jesus.
He's
What?
basically plugged into the room.
What are you doing?
I needed what he had.
A battery.
Can't believe this.
He stops weaving spells. If you're here, that means that one of us is a simulation.
Yeah. Most likely.
Which means if you're at the Hourglass Island, that means I'm the simulation, aren't I? Which means I'm not here yet.
Never
He
left the
lowers his
tower?
hand to the ground. Which means you still have a chance to save them, Kima.
I will. I will never let myself become you. You disgust me.
If you do become me, I'll kill you myself.
That's the most complicated version of suicide I've ever heard about.
Kima waves his hands. Light, make me a Charisma saving throw.
One second. Charisma save. That's 35.
Cool, you were teleported away.
Oh shit.
Along with Quinn.
Yeah. Hey Kima, you become powerful enough and a 35 isn't your DC.
I know.
His DC is 71.
So still not at Vespa yet, but I'm getting close.
Yeah.
He drops the staff in his hand and draws his sword.
I draw mine.
How far are you willing to go to not become me? How far,
No, simple.
Kimadeus? He strikes with the sword, and an ethereal slash strikes at you.
All right.
You take 15 points of force damage. I'm not going to bother rolling because he cannot miss you even with a 1.
Yeah, I mean, at 29 AC, I think he hits no matter what. I would like to think at this point of
Double that one.
it's me we're talking about here.
His bonuses to hit are in the 40s.
Yeah, but what if he gets a double that one?
Then he'll just divination replace the roll.
That's sad. Because that would be pretty funny.
That would be pretty funny. I'm gonna attempt to attack him. It's not gonna hit, but I'm gonna try and ethereal slash him.
Yep. He cuts through the ethereal slash.
Slash is for slash.
Look at how far you still have to go.
I'm more than aware of that. I'm more aware of what I will need to do and what I'll need, how much room I've got to improve. I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Then you need
But
to
I'm not gonna
stop
let-
holding back.
What do you mean
3N
I'm
is making
holding
you
back?
weak. He's halting your potential. He's putting all of your friends in danger. You see him start to cast a spell and thousands of swords start to appear.
I do get a limited blade works.
Of course.
I'm gonna try and arcane counter that by trying to hit him.
Alright, go ahead.
Taking a 30 still misses him.
30 would be a hit, but he makes it a nat 1.
So I think it's gonna hit him and then it just goes wide. What makes you say he's halting my potential?
Look at what he's doing to you. No magic items. You know, next year he stops you from using magic at all.
He will look shocked when he hears that.
Shock Pikachu.
Hey, I knew this was coming. Kiva didn't.
An entire year of not being able to wield magic. Do you have any idea how much that stagnates you? You end up failing that year. Do you know why? A sword flies at you and hits you on the leg.
I like brace through the pain, not giving him the satisfaction of seeing me wince. Tell me.
You break it because someone has to cast a spell to restore magic. You were utterly useless that year. You had one job: keep your friends alive. Another sword comes through and pierces you through the back of your shoulder. And you failed again. Couldn't save our dad. A sword flies through and hits the front of your shoulder, pinning you to the back wall. Couldn't save our master. Another sword goes through and pins your foot to the floor. And couldn't save our friends. A blade flies towards you and stops right in front of your throat. If I kill you now, they at least won't be able to restore magic. Then it'll be over and they at least get to live. So why shouldn't we? Damn it, Chemo, why shouldn't we?
I kind of look at him for a moment.
Give me a reason, Kima. One reason to be hopeful. One reason to make me think that letting you live will change things.
I look at him with determination in my eyes. Oh, sorry. One sec.
The blade hovers at your throat. And then it drops to the ground.
Ah, sorry about that. But so sorry, you were saying something, but I didn't hear what you said.
The sword hovers at your throat for a moment before dropping to the ground. Why?
You're right.
Why are you so
You're right.
weak?
You're right. I am weak. But with that weakness, it comes strength, and I like continue to stare him down. When we were young, we thought that we realized that we were better than Nathan, that we were superior, but we fall to many of the same follies that took him down. Try so hard to think that we can do everything, to think that on our own we can achieve anything, and we have potential, we can do great things. But the reason that we're with the others, the reason that this cannot be done alone, is because it requires all of us. What we lack in strength, they give us. What they lack in knowledge of magic, we gave them. I won't be useless. I won't fall, but I will not allow myself to throw away everything that made them care about me in the first place to do that. I might be a hypocrite, as much as I hate to admit that I am. But just because you're correct about my weakness and about my failure does not mean that you're correct that that's how it's going to turn out. Because no matter what comes my way, no matter what I will face, I will continue to improve, continue to work, to better myself, to stand with my friends, and together we will achieve the impossible. And I try and like he's pinning me with a sword, so I try
Yep.
and like break myself free.
Okay. You pull yourself out of the first sword and pull yourself into the second one,
Yeah.
but you're able to move.
I like take the sword uh I like take the sword that's that's like pinning it that's like pinned into me at this point. I rip it out and I point it towards him. I don't care. Oh, I don't mind losing to someone, but I will never lose to myself. I will never lose to those temptations and those desires. The path that I believe I'm walking down is the path that I believe is right. It's the path that I will forge into a better future for myself and my friends.
Your failure will cost them everything.
And I won't fail. Because we sorry, sorry, I'm carrying on push to talk. Um sorry, I was just trying to play around with push to talk there. Um but we won't fail because we will stand together. I've looked at the temporal simulacrums that you've made. And there's that fear of failure. It's that fear and lack of faith in ourselves and one another's. That's what's led to our ruin. That's led to disaster.
I didn't make them, Kima. I'm as much a victim of this as they are.
I'm sorry you went through all that pain. Can't imagine. going through what you went through.
I just hope that this is the last time you see this room. Because if you ever end up here, it means that you failed. And I am not willing to accept that outcome.
Then I'll just continue to do what I've been doing. I will walk down the path that I believe is right. And that path will forge a better future.
Also, just so you know, the spells that you've been sensing him cast are 21st level.
What?
Maybe this isn't so bad after all.
The lowest level spell that you felt him cast was 19th.
Jeez. Maybe we should bring him with us. He can fix magic.
He lets go of the sword, and it floats there for a moment. He whispers something out of your earshot. The sword then floats in midair before floating over towards you. And as it does so, you see that the spell runes that he had cast, the thousands of them forming each sphere, begin to crack and explode. Thousands of 20th level spells going off. It isn't just an explosion. In fact, it's difficult to explain, because it's like reality cracks underneath each spell. There isn't just an explosion there. There is everything there. Matter being created, destroyed, energy being transformed, reality being compressed and expanded. It's just an explosion. It's like the Big Bang. And as the cosmic spells fade, you see nothing. And then you see yourself standing next to Light and Quinn, sword in hand. Which is strange, you don't remember the sword reaching you. Light,
I was still there.
from a distance, you just saw reality warp around that castle, and then it basically turned to dust. Almost like, if I was to show an example.
Yeah, I think I can imagine. Huh. So you made it out alive. I never doubted you 1 second.
I just kind of stand there.
Kimo, would you like to attune to the sword?
Is it just the sword fragment?
Currently, it is the entire sword.
Wait.
I mean, I think he's still processing everything, so I think just on instinct, it happens.
Alright.
I don't even know if he'd want to, like, if he was consciously aware, but I think
He has a
he's
magic sword in his hands. Of course he's attuning.
Well, he doesn't want to break the thing for free, and as much as future Kiva has warned him against that.
Oh! Technically you hold
Yes.
future Kiva just made you break your fucking...
Because I was just thinking, like, alright, we'll just wait till the third year's over to fix magic then. There's
Yes.
probably a reason why they fixed it when they did, I'd imagine.
We should have told you that.
Alright, what would you like to do, Kima?
Well, I'm just...
So technically, the fort doesn't exist.
You do see that the stardust is slowly starting to expand and consume the area.
Oh. Maybe we should go back.
Yeah, we probably should. Need to
You
figure
see
out a way out
Sachi in
of
the
out of
air
here.
above the island beginning to cast a spell.
What kind of spell?
You have no idea.
Do I know?
Make me an arcane check. Sorry, divine check.
Ah.
That is DC 33 plus 10, so
Yeah, no,
43.
I have no... Yeah, I have no chance. I'm not proficient, so
Yeah.
even if I got a 20, the most I could get is 29.
Alright.
Let's leave, please.
All right. Well, how do we do that?
Go back to the point where we entered. It was a teleportation circle.
Right. We'll run back.
Alright, you get there.
I think everything is crumbling down. We should leave.
Yeah, I'll try
Quinn
and activate
agrees.
the circle.
Alright, where would you like to target?
One question before. Have you ever encountered a version where all of us lives?
Who are you asking? Light?
Light and Quinn future versions are not there anymore.
No, but there would be different versions there at this point.
Okay, the versions that are there.
Alright. There are versions where we all live.
What do we do in those?
In one, we sacrificed Archie. In another, we sacrificed Volpes.
That are the only two options?
It meant we didn't have to unlock the altar. There was enough magic to brute force it. Otherwise, you've got to unlock the altar.
So every time we use the altar, at least
One of us dies. Where are you selecting for the teleportation circle?
And Xavier.
We're in Anexalia. There's only the Illuminara one that you're aware of, and that is this circle.
Wow! So we
Yes. So it has to be either Celestial City, the new Celestial, that still work.
Doesn't Quinn? Okay, no, in the
Quinn knows of
teleportation
3 ends
circle-
one, but that is about 4,000 miles north of Anexalia.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
And we need to pay the gold again.
Well, do you dial it in?
I don't know if it
Celest-
So you want to go back to the Celestial City?
I don't know.
Because I don't think there's a distance. Like, we're in a different plane. I don't think there's a distance difference between Celestial City and.
We also don't have much more resources at Frian's place, but at least it's the same continent as Alexandria.
Free's place isn't the same continent as Anexalia.
Yes. That's why I would say that. Like, we don't at least don't have to take a boat to get anywhere.
That's true. So you want to do that then?
Yeah.
Well, you've still got to take a
Alright.
boat if you want to go to the Goblin Isles.
We don't need to
Yeah.
anymore.
I was kind of hoping you'd forget.
Alright, then
If
I
we
guess
still needed to go to the Goblin Isles, I would say Celestial City immediately.
Yeah.
And Frian's place would make no sense.
All right.
So Free's place it is, I guess.
Target locked, and as soon as you finish writing the last rune, the circle goes off.
Good.
You appear there. The sword is now nothing but a shard.
Sword piece and trauma acquired.
I hand it to Light immediately.
I take
I then
it.
find the nearest thing I can throw up in.
All right.
And move to the side.
And then just hurl.
Sorry, that was my cat running across my keyboard.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah,
I was
your
very
cat.
happy. I got to have my my Shiro Archer moment there.
I cannot
Literally.
believe you said, if I will not... Failing does not mean I failed.
Yes.
Honestly, the whole time I was waiting for, no, you failed. I will do things differently.
I had to evaluate to see whether he'll just kill you or not for that.
Yeah, I know.
Just
You need to realize he was not Kiba was not taking any of that situation well.
yeah.
He's dealing with so much shit right now. He's still recovering from his entire race of people being killed off one at a time.
Yay, we are at Frian's place. That was an encounter. You're alright to take a few days off, Kima?
Yes.
Good.
I'll be
More
right
than
back.
a
Just need to
few.
feed my cat.
So, Goblin Isles acquired.
Yeah, Goblin Isles acquired.
I would like to go to Anexalia.
We still can. I just.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you need a few days, weeks, whatever.
I just. I don't know what to do now.
Light goes up to you and gives you a hug. Hey. We'll figure out a way.
I mean, it sounds like the only surefire way is either one of us, or Volpest or Archie.
Might be. Still don't accept that, but it might be.
I'm getting stabbed by your future self's a bit of a weird feeling.
Yeah, your future self was kind of big.
Yeah.
That's why I know it was stupid, because you're not a dick.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe part of him was right.
Sure. Think that.
I mean, I reject that I'm gonna turn into him, and I know I'm gonna do like things are gonna go better for us. It's just
Good. Because all of what you've seen there is nothing more than what you make of it. You take away whatever you feel is the right lesson from it. No one can say you what it is. Might be good, might be bad, but yeah.
I mean, I just found out in one version of events doing Korean's training made me just utterly useless, but then not completing his training turned me into a spell hoarder, crazy person.
Yeah. That was just a very prevalent version of yourself. Like, I am happy that we didn't find the versions of myself that okay. That never mind. Just learn something from it.
I think so. I don't know.
Like, I don't know what happened exactly in there, but stuff. Uh,
Basically, he asked for me to give him a reason why he shouldn't just kill me and therefore prevent you all from dying because I'm incompetent.
fuck, why did you say you were incompetent?
Because me doing Korean's training made me useless, and then I ended up apparently breaking his training in when we went to fix magic, because we fixed magic during my third year where I couldn't use magic apparently.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, we honestly just plan to keep doing anything that year, really.
Yeah, I think that might be for the best, if I'm being honest.
Don't know why they didn't come to that conclusion, but hey,
Yeah,
possibilities. So
I mean,
maybe
they
every
could, maybe
possibility.
they just couldn't. Like they have to do it then or something. I don't know.
Maybe I just showed you a version where stuff just went wrong. Let's see. We
I
now
mean,
know that this possibility is bad, so we need to figure out if we can't skip your third year, then we need to figure out something else.
yeah, I think we just need to take it a step at a time.
Yep. But at least I can say you're not fucking incompetent. That's just a
Thanks.
blatant lie.
I'm back.
Like, you can't use any magic. Yeah, useless might hit it, but that's not the same.
I mean, at the same time, I don't know. I feel like maybe I just wasn't really in a great state there. I didn't really come up with any good arguments.
Oh yeah, that was never your strong suit.
I basically
Remember
just
that
said because
when you
just
tried
because
to argue that I should give you my lunch, and you ended up giving me yours.
yeah,
See?
I don't know. I'm not good at talking, even to myself.
Don't
I
talk to
basically
me,
just I basically just said just because he's right doesn't mean he's correct. I feel very stupid.
buddy. But you don't need to prove anything to him. Because if I'm sure of one thing, then Now he doesn't exist anymore and will never be there at all.
I mean, maybe. Just gotta make sure that we don't end up like them.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think my version was too bad.
Oh no, your version was very cool.
Thanks, I know. Sachi dying is kind of sad.
Oh yeah, I mean we can stop that though.
Oh yeah, we will. Like, I have a feeling that was what Campus wanted us to see. Like, stuff where stuff went wrong and thinking about how to do things differently.
I hope so. I can't really get a read on the guy.
Who can?
He's just a
Never
madman
told
with
us.
a box.
No, no, the doctor tells people stuff. The doctor
believe-
even know that the piece was from the Goblin Isles.
I can't believe it. I was so excited to go to the underwater city.
Yes!
I have all those fucking items for nothing now.
I was kind of hoping you would go to the underwater city first.
Before
Like,
before
It was
teleporting.
one of-
it wasn't until today that I actually heard a bit bored of the idea a couple of times, but you've always turned it down.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I was thinking, hey, you guys are going to come across this piece way later on.
And now this happened, and so we don't need to go to the Goblin Isles, and
But I
Yeah,
told you,
everything went
Light.
kind of
I told you I'd witness at least one member of the party die.
we didn't.
Yes, you did. Future Keeper got fucking nuked.
Yeah, but I didn't witness it.
You saw the tower.
Yeah,
Future
I saw the
Kiba-
tower getting destroyed, but I never saw Kima die.
Future Kiba killed himself with like all the other future and past versions of us on that island. He nuked the island.
Exactly, when no one would have died. Or maybe it would have. Oh, now I know what to do. I'll get out the guy that we took with us.
Alright, you get him out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not think that would put me in there. How long's it been?
A teleport.
Oh, okay.
I haven't figured out really anything yet because we had to deal with some more stuff else. But we are basically not in the city anymore. We are in a new country.
Have I been kidnapped?
Technically, yes.
Oh,
Though it's not bad as you think. And you get a choice in how to go from here, because you can now just stay out of this box, be in this country, or we take you back to the Celestial City and let you out there.
oh, okay. Are people in
I'm
this
not
country
sure
going
if
to
I
hunt me?
want to meddle.
Are people in this country going to hunt me?
No, they don't care about any
Yeah,
guild marks or anything.
This
I
place
don't
sounds
know if
great.
anyone from the
Can
city
I put
would
you
come
down
here,
as
or-
job recommend? Can I put you down as referrals for job recommendations?
Why?
Well, I need to get a job, don't I?
I pointed Quinn. This is the king of his country.
Oh, they kneel. Your Majesty.
Good. I think Quinn will get him set up somewhere.
Yeah. Quinn, can you get Adam here a job.
Welcome to minimum wage work.
Alright, in fairness, it's probably be better than the Celestial City.
His life might have been more comfortable in the Celestial City, but right now this is the best he gets from us.
Yeah.
Quinn can
not
only
keen on the
afford to
fees.
pay him minimum wage.
Yes. But if he doesn't want that, he can go somewhere else.
He is grateful.
In any way or form. Nope,
I just
not
didn't-
at all.
I just didn't want to take down, like, have to fight the Thieves Guild again.
Oh, we might.
It's a generational problem for Nathan's lineage.
I might want to go back to that city and still figure this out, but right now it's
We can.
Right now it's not in any way, shape or form a priority.
Yeah. Also, my dad's soul is still around.
Oh yeah, that.
I don't know where it is, but it's not destroyed.
We can try together. We have a
Oh, sorry.
shrine.
Kima would not say. Can we scry a soul?
Why shouldn't we?
James, can you scry a soul?
Yes, you've just got to be on the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Or astral plane if it's made it there. Or divine realm if they're in a god's demiplane.
No, we need to get to the ethereal or astral plane, but
Yeah, we'll manage that somehow. I don't know how you feel, and I'm not going to tell you what to do now, but
how I was.
how you
Sorry,
should
you cut out
feel
for me.
how you should feel or what to do now, but maybe this is a thing to do after restoring magic.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm not saying that we divert and go into
Good.
this right away. Just it is a weird feeling.
hey, maybe at some point it turns out my dad will be alive.
I hope so.
I don't know if I do.
I mean, I don't even know if I'm happy or how I feel about it. Just it's like I was so sure of it for a long time, and then now it's
And just say only because it's soul, so that doesn't mean he's alive.
true. I mean, his soul must be kept somewhere, because if it was just as simple as being able to be revived, I think Archie probably would have been able to divine intervention brute force it.
A lot of guys would have. Also, it was weird seeing myself with Excalibur.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There was a different Excalibur too, but I don't know if it was Caliber.
Yeah,
Or not.
what is about that thing? Like, didn't you want to collect more swords?
Yeah, I still do.
Maybe we can do that next. So this weird stuff with how to get things out of the river by making.
Yeah.
What did
I mean, we
about using magic.
yeah, that's gonna be a tough pill to swallow. The problem is we are going to have to find where in the river we're making the piece is located.
That's the thing. Wait. Can you scry objects?
Technically, yes, can't you? You can describe locations.
James?
If you've got a piece of the object, you can potentially scry it.
So we could use the scrying relic.
Yeah, and the piece that you currently have.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But maybe we
Yeah,
should
let's
also
do that.
come up with a plan B.
Yeah. I mean, with this, there's only 3 of them left now.
Ooh, we're halfway done.
Yeah.
So the River of the Making, what are the other two?
Dwarven City of Dusk and the Angel Island, which we still have no idea of how we're gonna get there.
Maybe we should next to the Dwarven City. Like
Yeah,
it's at
I
least
think.
on this plane. Or like
Yeah.
in the region where we can exist.
I mean, it's far north, but yes, we can get to that. Probably the
Is it
best.
on another continent?
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
How do we get there?
I'm guessing boat would be the
Uh,
would be our travel of choice. The problem is we'd probably have to get a boat somewhere that's not Anexalia,
why?
because it is a dwarven fortress. And
Yeah.
who do you don't remember history class?
I'm not sure that's impacting this.
Most of Anexalia's a good chunk of Anexalia's land was former dwarven land that was invaded and conquered.
Okay, and
So if we show up on Anexalian ships, might cause a problem.
then we don't put an Anexalian flag up.
Nations
guess
don't
we
wear
are just-
flags. It's the style of ship. For example,
Okay.
dwarven ships are flatter and wider.
Yeah, but there's not like.
Ships don't carry
Doesn't
flags.
But does it matter if it's like from Anexalia or from the Kingdom of Light or from the
I mean, it might- to
Each of those
dwarves.
different nations have completely different ship
Ah.
designs.
Okay, then you're right. That will be a journey. Hmm. You can make it faster. Does your teacher have any like people he knows on that continent?
Yeah, we can ask him.
Does we know any people on the other continent?
He used to know a witch from there.
Think it'd be possible for you to get in contact with her?
Well, yes, but it would expose that I've got access to a source of magic. And she's going to want in on that.
True. What might Whoa. Like exchanging
know-
a potion of Archie's blood for getting to that continent quickly.
She might be able to actually collect you.
Collect us.
Her master was a hag.
Ooh.
Oh.
If we can find something that we can trade her so that she will Okay, if we trade her 3 vials of Archie's blood, that should be enough for her to get in contact with her master and to have her master come here to make a deal with us. Then we'll need to make a deal with the hag. Or you will need to make a deal with the hag. I try to avoid those.
James, do I know about the hack?
About Bablasagi specifically, yes.
Ooh. Might be interesting to meet her. I only have heard about her until now.
Of who?
It might be the same hack.
There's a lot of hags out there, like, don't be racist.
I mean, the one who our parents met.
Kima, make me a history check. Never mind, you
24.
can't quite recall that.
I don't remember anything about that.
Nah. You think, William, you think it's a this person? You think it's a bad idea to give her access to magic? To be fair, we're repairing magic, so who cares?
Well, she's been working towards becoming a hag for quite some time.
Okay.
This might be enough to push her over that threshold in terms of favour with her master. Hags feed on innocence.
Oh.
You know, they're physically sustained by souls. Or creatures that have innocence or life essence.
Would she be able to do it when we return?
When we return magic? Potentially, but that also means that she probably hasn't earned enough favour to learn about the ritual itself from her master.
Yeah, those rituals are a very held secret. Only those that a hag trusts the most gain access to them.
Even lich rituals are only mostly complete. You might have learned about some of them in school. There's always hidden elements to each one that personalizes the ritual for that creature. If you were to take the stock standard one, it might work, it might not.
Often you have to add a personal element in order for it to potentially work, like Freyan says. There's a reason why hag rituals are so closely kept secrets. I mean, even lichdom is more commonly known. Not that it's super common, but
Okay, so but what is one more hack?
Well, I don't believe it's necessarily a bad thing that there is one more hag. A hag is a hag in the end, and the quantity of them increasing by 1 isn't necessarily bad. What I would be concerned about is the fact that you are causing this hag to come into existence. I know none of you are particularly familiar with divine magic, but it is bad karma that I would be concerned about.
wait, karma?
Yes. And a creature's alignment.
We know about that?
Honestly, I should.
There's spells that detect that sort of thing.
Sorry, but I
Okay.
think that
Oh
that
yeah,
was
light short.
included in my.
Yeah, that's included in Light's thing. Mum would be very proud of the whole thing.
So getting bad alignment is like making mother angry.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
The world and, well, individuals as a whole gain the worse things you do, the more evil you become. The aura around you
Right,
becomes
I'm-
evil itself.
yeah. I'm more
Yeah, he's
asking,
expla-
like, meta-wise, how much does Light know about alignment and stuff
Ah,
from her
he,
upbringing?
he'd know that it comes from the greater gods.
Okay. Yeah, always getting judged by parents. I'm not too keen on doing it, man. Like my tower where it is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would just like to remind you, Light, that you're a mass murderer.
Yes, I like it where it is.
Okay.
I'm going after the alignment chart.
Okay.
Is there anything else we can do?
Oh, right. Will take multiple months, maybe a year.
That's true.
Being a year on the sea. That's how Kima doesn't use magic.
We'd have to wait for. We're only like a month or two into year 2.
Yeah.
So that would not work, unfortunately. If we don't want to get in contact with this, with the witch that you know. What about Lasaga directly?
Lasaga? I cannot say I'm familiar with this creature. Are they a hag?
You said that was. You said that was
No,
their name,
Kima,
right?
you
Light?
didn't quite remember.
Oh, right. Sorry, you never. Sorry, Sorry.
Yeah.
I take that back. Well, like you said that our parents knew a hag.
They like use the portal of the hack to get to the realm.
I am living proof that they knew a hag.
Yes. Like that is how everything started.
Yes, I know. Kiva doesn't.
So yeah. Don't know where she is.
Well, you never. Oh wait, you've never met her, have you?
Nah. Just heard of her.
But you know her name.
Lasagna?
You can have an inspiration.
Something.
Ba-
Thanks.
Baba Lasagna.
Bitch lasagna?
When I
Something
first
like
learned
that?
about her, I used to call her lasagna.
Lasagna is a weird name for a hag. Are you sure that's correct?
It's hard to remember. Wait, give me a second. Have to- Yeah, I think something that sound. Oh no, Baba Lasaga. I think that was it. Lasagna's close though. Honestly, I might just have called her better as a child.
I
Ah,
mean, maybe. I mean, if she. I don't know how much she likes our parents, but maybe we could go
honestly,
to
depends on
go
what
to her.
parents you're talking about.
True.
For me, both sides are might be very different.
I mean, but yeah, if maybe you could try scrying her.
Oh no, I'm not going to scry a hack. I'm not.
You.
I might
That
be a
sounds like a death
I might be a special kitty, but I'm not a dumb kitty.
wish. Like, that just sounds like a death wish. Ah, okay, why don't I scribe Vecna and the Master when we're at it?
Hey, I just wanted to see if you'd win the Darwin Award or not.
Like, she was near Lorenz, but I don't know if she's there anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a lead.
Going there takes a while.
Yeah, and it might just take longer to find her than it would to actually just travel there by boat.
Yeah. Maybe going with that other which still the best thing, but
But then we'd be creating a hag.
Oh, that's where she is.
she's next to the city.
She's on the random encounters table. Babala Saga, Babala Saga, Babala Saga.
So would you like to describe this creature?
No,
No.
I'm not scrying a hack.
Are you
That
sure?
sounds like a yes. That sounds like a very stupid idea.
I never said it wasn't.
I do appreciate that being the line.
Scrying a hack? Yeah, that's the line.
Alright, then probably what we should do is we should go back to Anixalia, restock on our supplies, then travel and look about getting a boat that could take us to the other continent.
Before that, let's wait until Quinn is back from there, setting up the sky. AKA, let's wait for the decision till next week.
But we did get another piece of the sword, so let's put
Oh,
that
yeah.
somewhere safe as well.
Wonder where the others are.
Thrian's
So I
like,
guess-
soon I shall have all of my pieces collected for me by these children.
Yeah, honestly, I think I can one-shot him.
I have betrayed you all. Light, use gun.
You left the city with the gun store.
What? No.
I mean, there's always other excursions.
Also, I never visited the guy.
Oh yeah, you stood him up.
Hey, I never said I would.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just looking at taking a life as it murder as kidnapping.
Bad discussion. Yeah, no, I would just. If you're fine with it, Kima, I would say we wait until next week,
Yeah.
hopefully. James?
I don't have an issue.
Yeah. It's like 15 minutes. Can't do much. Good.
So
Got a
then
lot
would you
of
like to
weird
end
shit.
it there?
Yes.